Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It is the NBA playoffs. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have.
Yes. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, the top seed in the East, they'd never admit to looking past their opponent, but their goal is to make short work of this series and keep fresh for a title run. Game one of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq, what do you think is the most important thing to establish in the first game of a series?
Well, not literally, because I don't want anybody to get suspended, but you got to come out swinging, Ernie. You got to capture the momentum right now, and you got to.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down, so I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Teague out there with Ellis. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then it's Paul George, and it's Young in at the 4. James outside. There's the feed to Smith. It's a pick by Love. Ellis against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And the dunk by Love.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah. He is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Ellis outside. No good off the front iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Teague following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Young, a screen on Irving. Teague kicks to Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis. Indiana on D. 4-point game. Back to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Irving against Young. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's Ellis penetrating.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Here's Smith. To the paint. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Smith.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Teague. The dish to Ellis. Nice form on the 20-footers. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Teague against Irving. Screen by Smith. They set the pick. Irving passes to LeBron. Here's Love. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
George against James. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by LeBron. Smith dishes to Irving. Kicks it to James. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now T. Shot clock at 5. High post shot. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
To the middle and taken away by Ellis. Here's George. The shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. And taken away by Ellis. Inside, T. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls. And we've got a chance here to look at the small forward position and how these players stack up in terms of their free throw shooting during the regular season. Fifth best, Paul George.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work, and they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Here's Shumpert following the score by Indiana. Here's Mozgov off target with the jump hook.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And here is James. There's the screen. And they double up James. Mozgov kicks to Shumpert. To the paint, 5 to shoot. And it's Miles with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Cleveland leading by 4. Outside Irving. Turner with the steal. Lawson outside. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by George wide open. And it's George again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shumpert passes to James. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone's.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Jefferson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Fry in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Miles. Rebound Love.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
It's a pick by Love. Smith kicks to Fry. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Ellis dishes to Turner. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Irving kicks to Smith. Pass to Fry. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Young's shot is off.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Jefferson with it, picked up by Ellis. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Smith. No luck. And Indiana will come the other way. Outside Teague. Here's Young. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Teague against Irving. Turner with the steal. Here is Miles.
Oh!
I mean, just beautiful.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Al Jefferson is checked in for Turner. Outside Irving. Pass to Love. Shoots from 12. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Screen by Young. From deep, Ellis. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Smith. Cleveland leading by 3. Irving passes to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 10 points for Kevin Love.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Irving against Teague. Ellis outside.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. Jefferson with the rebound.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there. Just rushed the shot a little bit.
Teague with the ball. Now Smith defending. Now Myers. Teague drives in. Here's Young. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Out to Shumpert. kept alive. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw good from Thompson. Pacers trail by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Cleveland moving it up. And that is good.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And George kicks to Young. Lawson outside. Screen by Young. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. No good from Lawson.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Pacers trail by 8. It's George on the wing. Screened by Jefferson. Young outside. Dishes to Stuckey. Outside, George. Indiana again missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
LeBron dishes to Mozgov. Outside jumper. Over Stuckey. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first half.
Well, Coach Vogel, a tough going for your guys so far tonight. What's been the biggest obstacle to pulling off your game plan?
Well, they're just a great defensive team. You know, we're not handling our pressure well enough. We're trying to work it inside. They're fronting it. We got to execute our counters.
Thank you for the time, Coach. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Cleveland. They've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup.
A good night for Kevin Love. He's got 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Pacers. Jefferson is out there with Young. Then there's Teague. Then there's Ellis. And it's George in at the small forward. Irving against Teague. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Smith against Ellis. Shot from 16. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith outside. LeBron with it. George picks him up. James against George. James, the pass to Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
For three, Ellis. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
James kicks to Love. Inside, Thompson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Here on the 2K leaderboard of the regular season's top scorers, fourth, Kyrie Irving.
You know, he had an amazing regular season, Kevin. Opposing teams just couldn't figure out how to slow him down. And they all tried, believe me. Being a scoring leader for the regular season isn't something that guarantees you an MVP trophy by any means, but it's a big step towards it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Fry's checked in. Turner's checked in for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for Thaddeus Young. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. LeBron dishes to Fry. Smith outside. The 10-footer. The shot is off. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Feeds to T. Back to George. Turner passes to Ellis. The kick out to Teague. Really left alone that time. Teague's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Irving kicks to Love. Love with the screen for LeBron. Back to Love. A floater. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for Love.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Teague gets to George. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. That one wide left.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And George, here we go. The baseline J off the mark.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right there.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Irving. Indiana also making some changes. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Lawson in for Teague. Good on the second free throw. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now, here is Lawson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They set the screen. No one near him. And it's Miles missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for two.
The first one falls. Mozgov hits them both. Pacers trail by 13. Lawson kicks to Miles. Stuckey against Shumpert. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Shoots from 14. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Shumpert kicks to James. To the inside. Fry dishes to Mozgov. They grab their own miss. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Jefferson's checked in for J.R. Smith. And a change for the Pacers. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for C.J. Miles. Good on the second free throw.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line. You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And George kicks to Young. Pass to Stuckey. Here's the screen. Indiana needs to get a shot off. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 6 points for Miles Turner.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them.
Passes to Jefferson. Picked by Mozgov. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Miles Turner. For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
At the line for two.
The first one falls. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jefferson's checked in for Indiana. Mozgov hits them both. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Irving against Lawson. Left side, George. Lawson outside. And Young kicks to George. Lawson outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Looking for Stuckey. He gets it there. Gets to the corner and buries it. Stuckey's got his first bucket of the night. LeBron against George. LeBron outside.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And James drills them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. And here are the Cavaliers now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Teague dishes to George. Looking to end his cold spell. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Smith kicks to James. The screen from Thompson. Back to Smith. Stolen by Ellis. George against Love. Left side, George. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Here's Ellis. On the wing, George. James covering. Clock at 6. George passes to Young. He was all alone on that one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Thompson dishes to Irving. Ellis against Smith. The screen from Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Irving can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 14. Irving with the steal. LeBron outside. It's a pick by Love. Smith wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
The Pacers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And the pass to George. And the rejection by LeBron. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. And it's good. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Teague with the ball. Outside, George. He feeds it to Turner. Teague a screen on Thompson. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving double team. Now the feed to Smith. Inside, deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Outside Irving. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He's got 8 points and 4 assists as well. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's LeBron. Good defensive work there by Young.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And taken away by Ellis. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Screen by Ellis. Young, a screen on Smith. And Teague, here we go. He used that pick just right.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
James kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Smith. Back to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kevin Love. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
No good there off the double clutch. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Over in the corner, Ellis takes the 3. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
And here's Irving. Thompson, a screen on George. Irving with the ball. George picks him up. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
So we see the Cavaliers take...
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tonight...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that Kevin Love does? He can play close to the bucket. He can spot up from long range, pass, drive the lane, rebound, you name it. I'm glad he didn't hold back tonight. He let it all hang out.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.